Good morning, everyone. As you can see behind me, yeah, I'm getting everything ready. But before I can begin my cookies and my canning, my husband and I are running out to the AT&T store because they decided that they were going to bill me twice. Yeah, under two different numbers. Not sure we're understanding that one, but when we called yesterday, he advised us to go into the store and to let them take care of it. So anyways, that's what we're going to do because, yeah, I don't need to pay twice. I will talk to all of you in just a little while. Well, we are back, and as you can see, I'm getting my stuff ready. But I have to tell you, what they were doing is they were charging me for the number that I have, and they were charging me for the number that initially came with the phone. And so I guess when I went into the AT&T store, even though he had given me a new number, yeah, they saw it as me having two phones. Anyways, we got that all straightened out, so that was a good thing. But anyways, I'm going to get going on my cookies, and I want to talk to you about what I do that's just a little bit different. I don't know how many of you make the Spritz cookies. That's where you use a cookie press. And this happens to be a Wilton cookie press. And yes, I made these last year. And yes, I make these every year. And we just really enjoy them because it's a very small cookie. It's kind of like tastes like a little shortbread cookie. And yeah, it converts to your gluten-free flours and your non-dairy butters and using almond milk perfectly. No problems whatsoever. And that's one of the reasons why I like it too. But this is the Christmas tree shape. This is a wreath shape. And this one is an ornament shape. So those are the three that I'm going to be using. But what I do differently besides the gluten-free, dairy-free stuff is it calls for vanilla, and yeah, I use that vanilla, but then it calls for almond extract. Well, I don't use that. I don't really care for that flavor in cookies anyways. But what I do is I add my essential oils. And for this batch, I'm going to be adding my orange essential oils. And it gives just such a wonderful light orange taste. It's not overpowering, and you can put as much of the orange essential oil in it as you want. But when it tells you to add the almond extract and the vanilla extract, that's when you will add your essential oils, whatever flavor you like. I have used lemon in the past, and so anyways, that's the only two I think I've used, just lemon and orange. I don't think I've used any other. But I'm going to get going on this, and I'll talk to all of you in just a little while. I thought I'd show you just how easy this is. I don't think you can get much easier. Pretty easy, don't you think? I thought I would show you the cookies when they're cooked. And this is what the little Christmas tree looks like. Now this year I decided I was just going to go ahead and put the sprinkles on before I cooked them. Just because I have so much to do, I just didn't have the time to go decorating them all fancy and everything, which I have done in the past. And I am going to, for the ornaments, which these ones here are not cooked yet. I'm going to cook these just plain like this, and then I'm going to drizzle some chocolate over it and probably put some sprinkles on it also. But the other ones that I did, I just put sprinkles on it and put it in the oven also. I'm working on my second batch. This one is gluten-free, but it is not dairy-free. And so yeah, I have made a lot of cookies, but I want to show you the ones that I did for my daughter-in-law that I put the chocolate on, because they turned out actually very pretty, I think, and she loves chocolate. But these are the ones with the chocolate on it, and I just have to wait for them to dry because it takes a little bit of time for that chocolate to re-harden up. Quite a few hours, actually. And then I got these packed away here. And as you can see those tins in the background there, that is going to be for each one of my gift bags that I'm going to be putting the canning stuff in. They're also going to get some cookies in those tins. So anyways, I think it's going to turn out pretty nice. Yeah, so as you can see behind me, I still have a lot to do, but I'm not doing any more today. After all, it's not that close to Christmas. I still have lots of time. But I'm going to be making gingerbread men, and these gingerbread men are made with honey, not sugar. And I'm going to be making some lemon bars because everybody in my family loves the lemon bars. I happen to really enjoy making the Spritz cookies. 1, they're easy. 2, they taste good. And 3, yeah, it's fast. Touch in just a little bit. For today's devotion, we will be reading from Matthew chapter 1, verse 23. Behold, the virgin shall be with child and bear a son, and they shall call his name Emmanuel, which is translated, God with us. O Holy Night is one of my favorite Christmas songs. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices as yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. This song captures both the wonder of Christ's birth and what it means for us. As we look at each phrase, I encourage you to let that truth sink in. First it says, long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared. This wasn't just another baby who appeared. The world lay for so long, aching to be saved, longing for a way out of the sin and the sorrow that held it fast. Then this baby, called Emmanuel, arrived. Emmanuel, which means God with us. He lived among us. God became one of us in order to be the way out. The aching was over, the longing fulfilled. The name of Jesus holds the wonder of full divinity and full humanity in one being. The creator of the universe was a helpless, vulnerable baby. The one who gives life subjected himself to hunger and exhaustion. The one who is above all was tempted, tried, misunderstood, and hated by the very people he created. The infinite chose the finite. Why would he do that for us? For the simple reason, he loves us. The second phrase of that song says, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. I feel my worth when I consider Emmanuel, that he, looking forward through history, fixed his eyes on you and on me and said, I will do this for you. The fact that he chose to be Emmanuel demonstrates his deep love for each and every one of us. The third phrase says, a thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. You see, contemplating Emmanuel gives each of us a reason to hope in the midst of a world beaten down and hardened. There is a reason to hope, a promise of a new life. He wasn't just Emmanuel during his time on earth. Jesus is Emmanuel, God with us, now, in each moment. And with that, I want to remind you, life happens. Let's enjoy it. And he overcame everything that stood between us, that we might experience his love, grace, peace, joy, and power in our day-to-day lives. No matter what we walk through, he walks through it with us. He is Emmanuel still today. God bless, and I will talk to you tomorrow.